Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, it is Wednesday, and I am currently looking through SPC, seeing about some storms tomorrow, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. So right now, I am just pulling up the Storm Prediction Center and looking at the weather that's happening. Here's the setup that we got. It's the laptop and the Storm Prediction Center. This is what's happening today. Looks like we got that system out over the Midwest. And moving into tomorrow's day 2 convective outlook. Looks like we have some interesting stuff going on here on the East Coast. On top of SPC, I also look at the model runs themselves. And we've got some new model runs out since it's the afternoon. Let's take a look at what tomorrow has. So here we go. Here is the NAM 3K. Here we are in North Carolina. I'm just going to step forward in time. So this currently is at 19Z Thursday, which is about 3 o'clock. So just stepping forward in time from there and keeping an eye on this region. Looks like we're starting to get some storms pop up. Maybe a couple isolated cells. And as we go forward, a line starts to develop going down here into Georgia. So it looks like that's our best chance for storms out in eastern central North Carolina. And this is at 1Z on Friday, which is 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So that's pretty much what I do. I'm going to go through a couple more models like that and see if they're all in agreement or not. Also, if you're interested, this is a website called Tropical Tidbits. They have all of the models there for free. So I can link that below if you're interested. Officially finished looking at all the mesoscale models, and it looks like there's a general consensus of 2 waves of storm systems. One at about like 2 or 3 p.m. tomorrow, and another one between 8 and 9 p.m. For now, it looks like that is our target time for central North Carolina. To back those up, I'm going to also look at the global models that tell me what fronts and systems are coming through and the timings of those, and see if they match up with the mesoscale models. So looking at the whole US to see if it matches up with the tiny little sectors, if that makes sense. So there we go. That is a look into forecasting for an event the day before. Obviously everything in the models is going to change. So those time frames of early afternoon and evening might switch up a little bit. That's why we just keep checking, and we'll check back tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, and we have an update from SPC. So this is the current situation. We've got an enhanced risk now over our forecast area. So just going to do what I did yesterday and look at all the models again and see if our time frame from yesterday's forecast is still right. And then I'll start putting everything together and getting ready for this chase day. Alright, here's another neat little tool that we also use when forecasting that I did not look at yesterday. This is the current real-time satellite data, and this is showing the exact cloud cover right now over the continental US. And we can see we've kind of got this main jet here But what we're interested in is this cold front back here. So you can kind of see that pushing through the area. And that's what's going to give us weather in the Carolinas later today. So one thing to note is this area over Tennessee. You can kind of see there's a little spin up right here. So if you keep watching, see that little spin up? That's what we call an MCV, or a mesoscale convective vortex. The MCV is basically like a fake low pressure system, basically. And it's what's going to be pushing through the area later today and giving us our upper dynamics. So that's basically what I'll do first thing in the morning, is pull up all of the forecasting tools and look through them again and see what's different from yesterday's run. And then after this, we're going to go downstairs and we're going to have a meeting with Dad and see what he thinks. Alright, meeting with Dad went great. We agreed on a forecast, and now I have to put together my backpack with all of my camera equipment and stuff so that we can go chasing. And last but not least, camera and laptop, but still using those. Everything's all packed up and we are ready to go as soon as the storms get here. And here is our first storm of the day. Looks like it's about to start raining on us. Set up the tripod. There's a storm in the background. There's Dad. Yeah.
I want to catch that there.
We can have both cameras going at the same time. Isn't it?
Well, go ahead and move it then.
It is catching that right at the very edge.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got it like right here. That's
There's
right
our
there.
setup.
I wish that was a little bit more sunny, but I don't want to miss the lightning up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my phone.
What do you have, radar scope? Is there a lot of lightning still?
That's what I'm gonna look at.
And we have our little storm chaser with us today. Do you have any words for the people?
Just that this is going to be a big storm and we are prepared for it.
Well said.
Oh, I just got a raindrop on my nose.
Oh no, you got a raindrop.
I got rain on
Oh, there's the rain. See the gray part right back there, especially. Ah, it's raining.
my heck!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Good morning. Today is Saturday. I did not vlog yesterday because yesterday there wasn't very much weather. It was just a boring day. Today we do have an interesting setup though. Ooh, that's really bright. We have this line of storms coming through the mountains right now. It's about lunchtime right now, so thinking the storms will be here probably about an hour. So just currently packing up my bag with all my camera equipment, looking at all the radar stuff and the models again, trying to see where to set up and potentially go out chasing. Other than that, it's just going to be a fun day of editing photos, but I'll show you guys that as well. So for now, while we're waiting, I will show you guys the radar. This right here, this is Radar Scope. This is my favorite app to use. And yeah, just waiting for that line of storms to get here. Looks like there's a lot of lightning associated with this, so hopefully maybe get some lightning bolts today. Well, it would appear that that line fell apart and there's no longer any lightning with it, so unfortunately it looks like not the best chase day today for us. Just gonna rain here. That's not fun. All the lightning has kind of moved to South Carolina, which is way too far. It's about like 2.5 hours from where I live. So it's a bummer. Today's not gonna be a chase day, but I guess that means it gives me extra time to start sorting through all the photos and videos I have over the past few days, and get editing those. So off to post another one on Instagram and edit the rest of them. Here we have what no storm chasing looks like. This is the photo posted today. And you know, just chilling here, going through edits. Got all of these to do. Whoop, sneak peeks. And the joys of storm chasing is seeing other people's pictures of wall clouds and shelf clouds and gust fronts and stuff all an hour away from your house. You know, sometimes you bust on forecasting and it doesn't go quite as well as you thought, and you make a forecast and you gotta stick with it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. In this case it didn't, but it's still, you know, live and learn. There's always another one.